Hey, hi, hello. I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to do a little arm, shoulder, neck stretching. I'm going to do it from a squatting position. I'm here in the Head Hutt. Just checking in for a quick body check, a quick de-stress. I tend to carry a lot of stress in the shoulders and neck, arms and hands, fingers. I know I'm not alone in that. I also think that squatting is an underappreciated human move that we can do, and so I encourage you to do it more. I encourage myself to do it more. I'm trying to get where you can see me, but you can't quite. But I am trying to keep my heels. Let's see. I'm gonna kick these boards around. Come over here, and then I'm probably gonna move back over there. But just so you can see, I am trying to push these heels into the floor. For me, I'm pretty flexible. That's not too difficult. If it's difficult for you, listen to your own body. But ideally, you are putting those feet flat down on the ground, and then I can use my elbows on my knees. I like to kind of push around here, give a nice. This actually is a great way to stretch through the shoulders, through the torso, pushing on one side and then the other. Get a nice stretch there. I'm going to come back over here. Do be mindful of cutting off the blood flow behind the legs, and that does happen to me. They want to go to sleep sometimes. More and more of this body wants to go to sleep. So, pay attention to it. Stretch them out as you need to. Maybe give the knees a little love. Do be mindful of your own body and loving to your own body. Because your body's worth it. You're worth it. End of rant. Let's do some more arm stretching. So starting from this squatting position, pushing with the elbows on the knees a little bit and pulling forward with the chest, dropping these elbows. For starters, I'm just going to continue that stretch a little bit, pushing more with the left and pulling this elbow forward. And then on the right, pulling that elbow forward, pushing into that knee, getting a stretch at the same time, extra stretch in the leg and an extra stretch through the torso and through that shoulder, and just kind of using the torque, the isometric tension of the elbow and knee against each other to get some extra stretch through the shoulder girdle. So now that I said all that about squatting and circulation, I realize I need to come back down off of those ankles for a little bit. So I'm going to root myself into the earth through my sits bones. If you're in a chair, all that's a moot point anyhow. Sitting upright as possible, trying to really be nice and firm and long and strong through the core, with the abdomen and the spine working together to support that. Let's do just a couple quick shoulder shrugs, breathing in and letting go, breathing out. Shake that out. How about another one? Shake that out. One more. Tensing up and then just letting that go. Shake that off. Let's do some little arm circles, little hand, finger circles, just stretching those fingers out, playing on the wrists. Go one way and then the other way. Just exploring range of motion, really trying to get the little fingers involved. And then I'm going to bring this left arm across the body, holding on to it with the right arm and really trying to relax and kind of move it around, using, again, try not to use the muscles, not like this with the muscles of this hand, but relaxing this hand and passively stretching this side by actively working with the opposite side, the right side in this case. And just moving that arm around in the shoulder socket. Whoa, got some crunchies in there. Do be careful, mindful. That's a ball and socket joint. And if you've got damage in there, as many of us do, there might be some what I call hitches in your giddy up. So just notice in a loving way, explore that, but don't ever force your body into a painful position. At least that's not my recommendation. I'm going to just kind of jiggle that around there and then try to drop the shoulder, actively pulling it just a little bit, and then again relaxing it. I'm going to tip the head away from that shoulder. Just give a nice breath or so to relax. I'm going to aim the chin for that shoulder, and then the ear, getting an additional stretch through the neck here. I'm going to let go of this arm to kind of encourage the shoulder to drop. In fact, I like to use the hand to kind of smooth that out to remind the muscles. And then explore this neck stretch a little bit more. So I'm aiming ear for shoulder, and then chin for shoulder, and then ear and chin and ear, and back up to upright. Let's shake that out again. And then I'm going to bring the right arm across the body, again using the opposite arm to hang on to that and jiggle that around a little bit. Work it around, trying to really release this arm. So again, I will demonstrate not using the muscles like this, but rather relaxing that arm into now my left hand, taking control of that right arm as much as possible. If you're like most people, you may find that whatever arm you're using, especially if it's your dominant arm, may try to dominate the situation. And so learning to deliberately relax those muscles is a good practice that may take some days or weeks or months or years or decades to improve, in my experience. It's a worthy endeavor, though. Relaxing that arm as much as possible, bringing it across the body again, just kind of jiggling and pulling the shoulder down a little bit. And tilting the head away from that shoulder, still encouraging this neck to get a little longer here. I'm going to play with chin to shoulder and ear to shoulder, and then I'm going to go ahead and drop this side. And again, using that hand to smooth down this side, encouraging that neck to relax and stretch, and alternate a little more chin to shoulder and ear to shoulder, stretching through the neck here. And then I'm going to come back to center, and again, just shake it off, shake it out. There you have it, a nice quick de-stressing. I encourage you to explore, see what works for you, make regular de-stressing a regular part of your day, because well, it makes you more. You may think it takes time. It doesn't have to take but a few seconds or a few minutes, and the more you can give yourself, the better you'll be able to perform for yourself, in my experience. Stay fit, stay free, get in touch with me. Thank you. Ciao for now.